So, Inside Out. Wonderful film, really good reviews, like 93 on Metacritic. But Jurassic World's beaten it already, and Minions is probably going to have a stronger opening weekend. So that shows you where everyone's values lie. So yeah, in case you can't tell, I really liked Inside Out, and I'm not gonna make this too long of a review since I feel like I more or less just feel the same way as everyone else, and also I have a written review. So if you want to hear more in depth, you can go there. So real quick, I've been a little down lately in regards to Pixar because they haven't done anything really unique or really special, and this was really good. Like, I don't know if it was Pixar's best film, but it was nice to see them doing something original. Not a sequel, something where they're actually trying to make a really good movie and not just a decent or okay one. And it really felt like Pixar just sort of going back to their roots. I mean, we're sort of going back to this thinking about what it's like to be a kid and the stuff you used to think about and fear and love. And this time it's like, like they think about all the emotions of a kid, which is expressed wonderfully for this little girl named Riley, who's basically Andy, in that you can see yourself in her. And also these emotions express who we are. And under normal circumstances, I'd criticize this kind of film because it's sort of a film we've seen before. The two characters who don't like each other and they go on a journey together and learn a message, and we have the emotional beats. But it's done really well. I mean, it's essential. It's and I wanted to see the story through because I really was interested in its message, which is, why do we need to be sad? What is the point of sadness? What can we gain from being sad? Why is this a part of our life? How is it a part of our life? And I don't want to ruin the answers for you, but it's really brilliant, and it's done through two really well written characters, Joy and Sadness, both of which are voiced wonderfully. Amy Poehler is amazing. Like, I don't hear Amy Poehler at all. I just hear Joy, and Joy's kind of the villain, that she doesn't understand sadness, but that's just it. There's no real villain. You could have easily created like an evil emotion villain, but the film doesn't. Instead, we just have two characters who just understand one emotion and grow to understand the other. Although it's more about Joy just understanding sadness than it is vice versa. And I guess it is a fault since like none of the other emotions really get anything to do, but again, it's still a really well done thing. I mean, my only real fault was it. I was with it, but it didn't really have that whoa moment. And if you don't know what I mean, every Pixar film has that scene that really hits you. And there's that scene here that occurs at one point in Riley's life, but I don't know. Like, I was expecting certain scenes. Like, there was nothing here like in Up or Toy Story 3 where you had that first 10 minutes or that tear jerking ending that just really threw me off guard. Like, everything, it more or less happened the way I expected it to with the quality. And the animation, really good. I don't think I need to say much about, but again, really, love the design of Riley's mind. It's really creative and imaginative how they represent the different aspects of her mind and personality. The contrast between the cartoony animation of her mind and the almost uncanny, realistic animation of the real world. And it actually uses the 3D well for once. As always, there's a short that plays at the beginning of the film, and it's nice and relaxing, that you have the ukulele. It's kind of like the Somewhere Over the Rainbow ukulele thing, except with beautiful animation, and it's a really catchy tune. I mean, my only real fault of this is that this is the third time. It's basically Paperman, and it's like the third time we've seen this kind of story done. And I just wish we stopped ripping that off. So yeah, Pixar's back. They made a creative, original film that's really charming and entertaining. And if you want more in depth, you can read my review in the description below. And yeah, if you're a Pixar fan, go see this. If you're a child, go see this. If you just want to see a really good movie, I'd recommend this. It's Minions is not even gonna come close to this. And I'm done. So now I'm gonna quickly talk about the trailers. So if you don't want to hear what I think of the trailers, you can just stop here. But if not, stick around. So I got 20 minutes of trailers, and unfortunately, most of them were just animated films, and it really shows how on top of their game Pixar is when all these trailers look like crap. And I'm sorry for my language, but they all look like crap in comparison to Pixar. They're all loud, noisy, and they don't have any heart. First, we have Underdogs, which, generic story about loser becoming a hero, and it's the Weinstein Company, and given their track record, I don't expect anything from it. Minions, I already talked about this trailer when I did Jurassic World, but again, and I already did my thoughts going into video, but yeah, this loud, noisy, and I'm done with Minions. Hotel Transylvania 2. First one was charming, but this sequel just feels like it doesn't need to exist, and it just feels like it's going to be another annoying Adam Sandler animated film, kind of like 8 Crazy Nights, although not as bad. Again, after Rio 2, I'm sort of getting fed up with animated sequels. I don't think it'll... But yeah, Sony Pictures Animation animated sequel, it's going to be bad. On the other hand, though, the Peanuts trailer looks kind of charming. It looks like it's representing Charles Schultz's work. I love how they got the animation style to look like the Peanuts, and they didn't just, and it's 3D, but it's on a two-dimensional plane, and it looks like it's 3D animation that looks like 2D animation, and probably the best-looking film I've seen from Blue Sky yet. And it should be really good. I'm just hoping that the pop songs in the trailer don't play during the film, because I feel like if it does, then it could just ruin everything. And as long as they don't try to be just make Peanuts, don't throw in any pop culture references, and it should be good. Pan, we have another dumb live-action Peter Pan movie. There was that one in the early 2000s that came out, I should probably see. And I also need to check out Hook. But yeah, this just looks mediocre. And we have Zootopia. We don't really see much about this trailer. It's very simple, doesn't show us too much, although I do like the creative designs. I love the way all the animals are designed. It looks really good. And just given Disney's track record lately, I'm really looking forward to it. And The Good Dinosaur, I'm not so looking forward to. The trailer didn't show much, but it's an effective trailer, just giving us the concept, but just knowing the development troubles and the fact that they had to delay the film by a year, rewrite the script, redo the scrap out what they recorded, and give it a new cast. And also, just given how cartoony the dinosaurs look here, I'm just not looking forward to it. So yeah, that's my to say. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's JStar60, and I'll see you guys later. Until next time, take care.